Hey! Welcome back, everyone. It's that time of the week again. NASCAR Thunder 04. I was just finishing up a cracker. So, yeah, we back. So, I do want to address this really quickly. Okay, I'm done with chewing. So, what does the title mean? This is the big question. Because, obviously, what if? What are you talking about? You know, you've done this game before. What makes today so special? Well, that's because... Why am I making it so dramatic? This is going to be a new, like, weekly stream. This is going to be NASCAR Thunder 04. So every Thursday we'll do this. And... yeah, so... That's basically the gist of it. So... That's the plan. So I don't know how long it'll take to complete this. I like to get this done before next year, because I do want to do this for the I do like a career mode for like a 20-year anniversary. I think it'll be done before then. But yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna, you know, I don't know if it'll always be at 5. I don't know if it'll be at 6. It might be at 5 just so I don't overlap routes to stream too much, but. That's the general plan. So, yeah, that's, yeah. I've been kind of hinting this and suggesting it for a few weeks now, like what I wanted to do. And now it's, I guess, finally happening. We got all the contractors and other people in my team to correlate this plan together. It took months of getting preparations ready. But yeah. So we here. So that's what's going on with this series. I like to actually finish the season before next September. I mean, I have to imagine we will if we do 2 races a stream. Obviously, this one's going to be an anomaly because we have the All-Star race and the Coke 600. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get to the full race stream thing. So yeah, let's do that real quick. There we go. So, yeah. Thursday Night Thunder presents Chad Card Lightning 04. Oh my god, that's funny. But yeah, so... I guess before we get into it, I'll show you the point situation. We're doing pretty good. This is going to be the stretch where we're going to do extremely well. Then again, it's the All-Star race, so it doesn't really matter too much. So, I think it's a 45-lap race, since it's at 50%, so it should be pretty quick. So, we'll try to get through this one and then get to the Coke 600. This is mainly just to get our feet wet for the Charlotte, or the Lowe's race. And then we can see what our car is capable of. From what I saw in practice, it looks like we're going to be really fast. So we got that chassis 3. Engine is going to be number 3. Again, none of these affect the car. Like, if we pick these now, it's not going to affect when we get to the actual, like, Coke 600. So, yeah. So, that's good. Car rating is 70. It might be our highest. I'm not positive, but... Did you see Toxic's Thunder 03 video where he tried to go as fast as possible? Yeah, I did. It was a good video. I'm really happy he made that video because it's pretty neat. It's neat to find new little quirks about these older games. So yeah, I liked it. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what we can do here. I don't know. I did a little bit of practicing, so I'm a little bit in my gamer form. I got a shower for the first time this month. That's fucked up. Why do I lie? So, I'm in my peak gamer form. Set up, just double checking to make sure this is all good. Nothing's been touched. Though in practice, I did notice I was going a bit too fast. I was getting really close to redlining it, so I did lower the fourth gear from 1 to 98. So that's really the only big change I did to it. So with that said, I guess we'll just jump straight into the race, and it looks like we're going to start 7th based on the qualifying order. I just saw that, so not bad. We'll be on the inside line, so we'll just have Emma Run take it away and see if they have anything funny to talk about. I mean, where's my face? There it is. Okay. There we go.
We're in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Mecca of Motorsports, Lowe's Motor Speedway. The drivers are ready, the fans are ready, and EA Sports is ready to bring you flag-to-flag coverage of all the action. This should be a fantastic race as usual.
This track was the first one to focus on spectator comfort, and it shows. This place always draws an enormous crowd. Most of the team shops are located in this area, which give it a hometown feel. We're in for some great racing here at Lowe's.
The 63 car is getting aggressive on the track with some other drivers.
If they don't want this to become a problem on the track and with NASCAR, those guys need to use their heads a bit out there. You can rub fenders now and again, but it shouldn't be a weekly occurrence.
Bobby Labonte got his first win in the 1995 Coca-Cola 600 at Lowe's, something few other drivers have done.
And those other three are Jeff Gordon, David Pearson, and Matt Kenseth. Not bad company at all.
Brett Bodine is a rarity on the NASCAR circuit these days as the last of the owner drivers.
That really is a lot for one man in these days of multi-car teams which can share information.
Alright, so as usual, it's a typical all-star race back in the day when they had the rules work consistently. So it consists of 3 segments. Segment 1, you must make a 4-tire green flag stop. You finish in the top 20 advance. Segment 2, you must finish in the top 14. And the field will be inverted based on the fan vote. The last segment is a 14-car race to the finish, so yep. 4-tire green flag stop and finishing it. Should be simple enough.
For the race. In the front row are the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet
Yeah.
and the Hooters Ford.
It is a Footer. It is a Footer. What the fuck? That's God. What the fuck am I trying to say? Here we go. Started 7. 20 laps in this segment. And we'll just kind of try to avoid Brett Bodine and Mike Sinner because they're going to be slow. They're going to probably hold up a lot of people. Yeah, every time I play this game, I just forget just how good it is. It's just, I don't know. Driving's just really, really nice. Even though I kind of complain about it sometimes. Yeah, Brett Bodine's dropping back as expected. Same with Mike Skinner. Now we're just gonna try to be careful. Don't want to damage the car too much or anything because damage carries over from all the segments. So just gonna want to make sure to not do anything stupid. Ooh, hello Dave 500. Thanks for stopping by and watching me. Damn, I'm surprised you're here this early. Usually, last I remember, you get home around 7, I think. So that's, I don't know. I don't know why I know that. Help. Yeah, the car, from what I did in practice off camera, I felt pretty comfortable. Hi, Kenseth. I feel like we could win this All-Star race. We could probably win the Coke 600 too. I don't remember if we won it last season or not. I can't remember. It was such a long time ago. But yeah, we got 20 laps. I don't know when we'll pit. I guess we'll see whenever the AI do that. Assuming it's gonna probably be right in the middle. That's a freaking monster of a run. Wow. Wow. That was some. The balls on me to do that was astronomical. Oh, okay, that explains why you're home then. So I was wondering, I was like quite surprised, because usually you're not on it this time. So hell yeah, glad you had a day off to relax. What if Stocks Day 500 confirmed? The second Casey, no. First off, hello, I have not seen Second Casey in my chat, what feels like ages. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. But yeah. Fun fact. Oh my. You're right. I did see that on Twitter today. Yeah, that's insane. That's crazy to think about. That race was 21 years ago. The insane thing is I remember that race. I remember that day quite vividly, to be honest, because that was the first time I ever went to Leahy Family Fun Park. I was 6 years old. We went there for the first time, and we came back home, and it had to have been the second half of the race, I think. That I had to guess it was probably during the second half of the race, because I remember by that point it was like nighttime out. Or pretty close to it. So I must have started. We must have got back home around like the halfway point of the race or something. But I just remember it was so surreal, being 6 years old and just seeing Dale Jr. win that race and the significance of it. It was like out of a storybook. It was so perfect. 6-year-old me loved it. I was 10. Well, God damn it! How come every time how come you're always 4 years older than me? It doesn't matter what year or what what timeline. You're always 4 years older than me. When can I have the advantage? I'm upset. Why can't he just stop having birthdays so I can get shown? I was thinking about this too when Merge did his Bristol stream. I hopped on NASCAR 2013 again to practice for Bristol. I still don't know what the hell I want to do with it. Do I want to have tire wear off or not? I don't know. The game is so stupid at that track. And tire wear is so pitifully bad. I remember when I had tire wear on for Bristol. I started on pole, and I had about a 30-lap run. But the tire fall off was so bad. Yeah, but it was so bad I went from first to like 7th, and I ended up spinning because the car just got that undrivable. But it's just like the car should not be to the point where it's just wrecking 30 laps into a run. I don't know, it just seems kind of excessive. And the AI just like never had fall off, or if they did, it was very, very slight compared to me. So I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's balanced well at all. But if you have it off, then it does seem like it's a bit fairer. So I might just still stick with just not having tire wear and just keeping the fuel on. That might be what I'll have to do again, which I've done that before. But I'm like worse off than anyone with, because I don't think I've ever completed the race. I don't think I've ever completed the race properly. I've always DNF'd, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Braden Taylor, that sounds really bad out of context. I don't want to know when you touched your Wii. Please, God, no. I'm surprised people haven't pitted yet. I mean, I think we've had 2 blown engines, but... I don't know when the pit... I was just kind of waiting for the AI to go down pit road, but I haven't seen that happen.
29:36. Everything okay? Just 5 to go.
Well, I guess I'll be the first one to go down pit road. Why not? I'm curious just on the long run, just, you know, when we do pit, I'm really hoping we don't lose time down pit road. Because right now we have a decent enough lead.
Okay, we're back inside.
So yeah, 4 tires and fuel. Alright. Reminds me of a joke of Rocco's Modern Life. Oh, but... Do I... You know what's weird? With, at least, you know, when I was born. In terms of, like, reruns, Rocco's Modern Life didn't get much reruns past its, like, when it was airing. Because I don't remember that show on Nickelodeon in the late 90s, early 2000s. Like, I don't even remember any reruns, so... That's weird. I don't know why? I mean, maybe I guess maybe I should know why. It had too much adult humor in it. I don't know, maybe that was the reason. I don't know, but it was just weird. It's weird what reruns they did have versus what they didn't. But yeah, Day 500 being he's living up to his name being 500 years old. That's fucked up. But yeah, it's... The older I get, the more I miss of things. I don't know. It's just, I guess that's an element of life. Get your head out of the gutter. Well, that's gonna be almost impossible because it's stuck in there and it's never gonna get out of that. People are pitting, which is good. We're gonna win segment 1 pretty easily. Ultimate Dragon just comes out of the shadows, out of this freaking shadow realm. To so you're thinking of Ren and Stimpy. That's true too. I don't remember that much reruns after the fact, so that is true. Courage, yeah. Jeez, I remember when that first came out. I remember that a lot. Well, we'll win segment 1. I don't know why Courage is pink. I don't know. I don't know. Ask Dilworth, the creator of the series. I don't know. Oh, Rusty. Rusty and Terry. Oh, the 2 old men get booted. Oh, that's sad. Oh, 15 lap segment. Well, Uh-oh. Hi, Dale. Power on this back straightaway. Yeah. Oh, slam. I guess you have some kind of vision or colored vision issues or something if you see Courage as purple. I don't know. Rusty and Terry the Tiger. Who is the other NASCAR driver who appeared in Dukes of Hazzard? Like the 2005 remake or the original TV show? Because I don't know either. I have no clue. Hey, hello Devin. Thanks for stopping by in the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I can't even say I can't even thank someone right. I'm just flubbing up on my words. Am I just getting that like flustered? I don't know. TV show. Well, Dave 500. I don't know. I don't have the answer. I've seen so I don't even think I've seen this show. My childhood when it comes to like I don't know. I don't know why I didn't watch it when I was little or growing up at all. I mean I think the only instance I had of watching that show was maybe when I was under 5 years old when I was in my other previous house in like 1999. And I don't even remember. My only memory of the show is there was a jail. There was a character in a jail cell. That's it. I have no other context. I don't remember anything else but that. I don't know why. I do remember TNN. Mainly because I liked Monster Jam. I remember that pretty vividly. I remember, I guess it was 1990s. I had like an old VHS tape. And I don't know when, like, it was a VHS tape of like Monster Jam. From like 1997 or 1998. I'm not really sure which year. The only way I know is it had like an Earnhardt commercial in one of the blocks, and then, like, it had his car in it, and it had the BK little sticker on the quarter panel. So it had to have been like 97, 98. I think I saw the GM Plus like thing on the car, so it might have been 98. But and I don't know if, like, I guess my mom recorded for me, but I was like 2 years old at the time. Why would she do that? I don't know. She probably doesn't even remember she did that, but I mean, I remember that. I might have it somewhere, but I mean, I have to go digging for it. VHS's way to show our age. Stop! And VHS were pretty freaking awesome. The fact that you can record like TV shows on like a blank tape, and that's pretty freaking sweet. I like that. There's a YouTube channel that uploads all the old Monster Jam channel. Oh, is there really? Oh, that's kind of neat. I didn't know. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I wish I could like take my face cam away from my computer or my camera, because I used to have like a locker in my room, like a blue locker. It used to be my sister's. But when she moved out, she obviously didn't take that with her. But like I remember, I had it was like filled from top to bottom of just VHS tapes. I had like so much different stuff recorded on there from like the mid 2000s. It was pretty freaking sweet. Tara Labonte was on Dukes of Hazzard. Holy shit, that's amazing. Oh, that's awesome.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. White flag next time by.
Betamax, oh my god. Mazda. See, that's how they get you. Beta's better, but it costs them more. That's the big problem. That's the big con. That's what I was gonna say. Jeez. We're using VHS in the time of DVD. Yeah. That was just because if this is like 2005, 2004. DVDs were just... Okay, I'm going to tell you a story that, even though DVDs were a thing, obviously, in the mid-2000s, I didn't know how to do a DVR. I didn't understand it. I still don't. I still don't know how it works. Mark Marr just got... There's nothing to look forward to in this race now. I'm upset. But actually, we got second in the inverts, so that's pretty cool. 10 laps. Alright, well, we got more than enough time to make up this ground. Holy suck. Holy frickin' straightaway speed. Oh, that was beautiful. But yeah, I just never knew how to do this stuff with the DVR, so I just always had, like, VHSs were just much more common to find, and I already had, like, a VHS that was, like, in my TV, so I did that. The last time I think I used like my VHS to like record something was 2007? 2008 maybe? I know I recorded the 2007 Daytona 500 on a VHS tape. Also, Tony's really putting up a fight. I can't afford to choke this race away after dominating the first two segments. There we go. There we go. Be good. I can't believe Mark got eliminated. Like, now I have no one to root for. I guess Dale Jr., but that's like the obvious one. I always want to see what Mark Martin does. I don't know. Brandon, I don't know. I don't know why I was so infatuated with, like, recording stuff on VHSs. I don't know. I don't have an answer. Maybe I did. I don't know. Damn, your VCR still works. Well, that's the magical thing with older stuff like that, especially TVs and VHSs. Like, they built them to make them last. They don't make them like how they used to. Well, they don't make, just in general, they don't make things that last that long anymore, it seems like. I don't know why. Yeah, I was thinking 1997 was when they introduced DVDs, because I remember Batman and Robin was like a big, the home release was like a big deal because it was one of the earlier, it was like one of the first to have like DVDs, or that you could buy it as like a DVD. I don't know why I remember that. I don't. Me and years and numbers makes me feel like sometimes I should be like an accountant or something, because why am I so good with numbers? I don't know. Maybe that's like the stupid part of me likes that. I don't know. I'm very curious for the Coke 600 though, because I mean, obviously we're doing pretty good in pulling away, but I'm just worried about the pit cycle. Like when we go down pit road, are we gonna lose time because of that or not? So I don't know. What are you gonna do when you win $1 million and invest by me? Oh, that would be amazing if you could do like those elements in like a NASCAR game. Like being able to, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like a team manager simulator thing where it's like you get like however much you get in a race, then you got to factor in like how much you got to pay your employees, like the facility stuff, rent for whatever shop you have, and then also like for like paying for gas or other sort of like small stuff like that, and kind of manage everything like that. I don't know why I remember that, but we're gonna win $1 million. Almost uncontested. The AI did give me a little bit of fight right there at the end, but very simple enough race. Get our casual $1 million.
That's good news for all these teams, because that can mean only one thing: no major wrecks.
The MBNA car passed an awful lot of cars on his way to a win.
What an incredible race!
No, I didn't.
That was really quite amazing to watch him fight his way to the front.
What?
That whole team deserves a lot of
What?
credit for their hard work.
The 63 car now has one less friend in the garage area.
It should be
What?
interesting the next
Who?
time they get next to each other on the racetrack. At this point, nobody wants to back down, and we could see some sparks fly.
Who are they talking about? They're just making up stuff now. Who did I upset? And how did I like pass many cars? I started 7th and moved up to the front. That was only 6 spots. I did like, what? That's literally fake news. I see somebody in the, well, my face cam's blocking, but somebody was in a Dale Jr. hoodie. I never noticed that. You can do what the guy in the won the first million in calls. I could have done that. That would be funny. That's such a Chad move. I remember that. I saw it on YouTube, but like, yeah, that was such a Chad move. Huh? Why is my guy's hover handing? You see that? My guy's like hover handing the Winston Cup girl. I'm upset. Emran got so bored of the race he started telling a different story. Yeah. Yeah, they basically did. I wonder how I got the extra, like, 90,000. Wait. If I got 10 million even, that should only be like 1,004,000? How did I get 10? Where? I don't know, but wait, I didn't even pay my team for this race? That's fucked up. Well. Alright, well, I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, that was just disgusting. Get your game on and go play. I'm kind of doing that now, though. Oh, sheesh. I like to see Miss Woodson but portrayed anime style. Oh, we need fan art of that someday. So let me say my progress, because that all-star race was quite despicable. That all-star race is still better than Texas. Yeah. That's sad but true. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I guess it was like 45,000 for winning the segments then, I guess. I don't know. But I guess that'll explain it. Hello, N4SC8R. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that explains it. So with that, we're just going to jump into Coke 600. It's going to be a long race anyway, so we might as well just kind of jump into it. Make sure we use our best stuff here. So 69 downforce, 70 car rating as before. The world. Oh my god. I get it. I get it. I get it. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I got a good feeling about the race. Tony Sturt's first. Kurt's third. Hey, Mark's fourth. Make sure everything's still good with this stuff. Yes, it is. Maybe you could do Dirt Daytona next Thursday. No, I already did that game, and I mentioned at the beginning of the stream. The plan is every Thursday is going to be Thunder 04 career mode, because I do want to actually, properly finish the season up. And what better way to kind of do that than have it be like a Throwback Thursday, because it's an old game, so it's, it kind of works out. So it's the start of a new stream series where I do that consistently, like I do with the Sunday races, because those are, or Saturday, depending on if it's a night race. But yeah. This car is disgustingly fast. In practice, when I was doing like the All-Star stuff off camera, I was getting like 29 zeros. I think I got a 28.9 once, but it's disgusting. I love it. No, it's fine, Redneck. It's you didn't know. It's okay. It's 29.6. Obviously, the first lap they don't give me up to speed properly. Unlike NASCAR 21, where they only give you one lap for these type of tracks, that just ruin any chances you have of starting good, because they don't give you 2 laps. This game gives you 2. 27, 28. Oof. That still wasn't pole. Oh my god. 28.8. Maybe they will be fast. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I have to wait and see. But for now, we'll have MRN take it away. See what they have to say. And hopefully they're not just going to make up stuff again.
Welcome everyone to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's time once again for the running of the Coca-Cola 600 here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. And EA Sports is here to bring you all the action. This is a hometown crowd for a lot of these drivers.
About 80% of the teams are based in this area, and these fans are serious about their racing. Add to that an amazing facility with great seats all around and 43 NASCAR Winston Cup cars. We're in for one awesome race. I guarantee that.
The MBNA car sure has been consistent on the speedways this year.
You know, I watched him in practice, and that car just looks good. Sometimes you can tell by just watching a car on the track who's going to be fast on race day, even without looking at the speed charts.
Jeff Burton just couldn't get up to speed in qualifying this week.
Yep, he was due for one of these bad starts, though. Nobody can start up front all year. You're going to have a bad qualifying now and then.
Stanton Barrett is having some trouble in the points this year.
And how frustrating must that be? You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days and gain the valuable points you need. Those guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
43 good old-fashioned Winston Cup cars get up through the field. Got this all situated now.
And here's the starting lineup.
At least we're starting on the inside line, so that's good.
Starting out front are the Home Depot
Yeah.
Chevrolet and the Altel Dodge.
Yeah, I do watch Sheldon House's Thunder Report crew and stuff. It's a good time.
63 car, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will line up in the third spot.
It does help when you're driving a Busch car in the Cup Series.
Starting the race from row
That is true.
the Pfizer
That is a good point.
and the DuPont Chevrolet.
I think it's some...
The fourth row has
There's some story where, like,
and the Motorcraft Ford.
where, like, a person... This is maybe, like, in the 80s or 90s, but, like, somebody ran, like, an ARCA car in some Busch race and they ran alright. I don't know. There's probably some instances of, like, stories like that,
We have the singular wireless Chevrolet.
but I don't know why I remember that. Kurt is 4th. I hope Kurt finishes in the top 10. That's all I want. Tell that to Matt Kenseth, who won the 2500 from dead last. Kenseth did a true last the first challenge with that. That was a freaking... Well, then again, he won it by, like, rain, but... That was still pretty nuts that he was able to do that. Kenseth is just all around super underappreciated. I think he's very underappreciated. Okay. Here we go. 200 laps. And we're gonna just have a pretty standard looking start. Well, we did lose some time there, but that's really nothing new. Just really, I really did want to hit Gordon there. I want to try to keep this car as clean as I can. Kurt, okay. Don't make me have a reason to say mean things about you, because I love you. Even though this era of Kurt I didn't. I do like his paint scheme though. No alternative schemes though. I haven't really seen any this race, so that was weird. Newman, no. I don't know what I did in that corner. That was not smart. Not in 2009. I'm sure some other drivers have done it in the past where they won like the first 2 races of the season. I believe that's happened before, but definitely not in a long time. Jeez, this car's fast. Just gotta find a way around Tony when he's not gonna block me. There we go. There we go. He tried. Okay, he's actually giving me a lot of room. Thank you. New leader. And clear. No, that could turn his head around to see. Oh my god, that's brutal. But I like it. What you're gonna see in this race is this game does have day to night transition. If you run long enough races, you will see the day, like you see the transition from like from day to night. That's nuts. It's insane to think that this game had that capability in 2003. So now this is just going to be the part of the race where I'm just going to try to pull away as big as I can. And just see if we can maybe do something. Kurt passed Newman for 5th, or for 4th, so that's interesting. Heat transition. I wouldn't say it's bullshit, but it is a lame way to transition. I don't know, it's just weird how a game from, 2003 can have day-to-night transitions, but not in 2020 or 2019. I don't know. It's weird. Well, like I said, for now, we're just going to try to pull away as big as we can and hope we don't lose too much time on pit road. That's really the only thing I feel like that's really going to mess with us, is just that. So we'll see how that plays out. I think we'll be good. I mean, this and Dover, Pocono, we're going to be on a couple of race streaks where we're just going to just tear the field apart. Maybe not Dover. I'm not positive about Dover, but Pocono, that's a guarantee. Talk about Tiburon going 275. Yeah, I remember that track. That thing is insane.
Looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel?
I don't know, just things were so different back then, like just what you're able to do and I guess get away with in a sense. Like nowadays, with the NASCAR games, from what I've heard, like they can't do the damage mile to the extent of like what this game does, because that's a whole other rant on its own, where the sponsors don't want to see their car get the car get damaged too much that bends the sponsor. It's stupid. It's just, and that's like one of the big problems, is just a lot of the corporate bullshit kind of bleeds into the game, where it's like, you know, certain things can't be done because of sponsor reasons, and it's just stupid. Like, you can't have the damage mile make the cars more beat up because of the sponsors like that. Like, it's just stupid. Like, it's a fucking video game.
28.96. Great lap, great lap.
Well, hopefully that works out for you, Redneck Jesus, because the game's fun to play on an emulator. You just have to make sure what settings you have to use. Make sure you don't go like ultra hardcore on the settings. There's a video online of the PC Access 2 settings for like Thunder 03, and I basically carried the same settings from the emulator settings from that to this, and it just works out just about perfectly. There's like a few instances where it stutters a little bit. Well, a lot of the time that's just my fault for having something else open. But generally, it runs pretty well. And you could use any, I'm using a regular, 360 wired controller, and it's pretty good. I don't really have any problems with it. It does feel very, when you're, at least for me when I was first playing this with like a the wired controller with the 360. Just the steering feels very twitchy, so you have to be a little bit careful on that. I'm just used to it being, taking a little bit more effort. So that's really like the biggest thing. It's just it's a little twitchy. There is some like sensitivity stuff you can adjust on, but with the controller settings, but I just never really messed with it. So I kind of just adapted to this, and I guess I got good at it. Yeah, overall it just beefs up the game, makes it look a lot prettier, and for 2003 game with the upscaling, it looks pretty good.
29.8. That was a great lap, buddy.
Really, the only big issue I have with the emulator is just on pit road you can see like the car numbers on like the pit boxes. like on like the inside wall, like that kind of flickers. You'll probably see it during like the pre-race ceremony stuff. That's really like the only instance of being able to kind of see it flicker. There might be a fix around for it, but that's really about the only thing I noticed that was wrong, but I never thought it was too big of a deal. Imagine there was Thunder 04 community that adds the 22 cars. That would be absolutely insane. I don't know if there's any real way to mod this game. I feel like if there was a possibility, people would have already done it by now.
29-12. That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
Because the one thing I would want, and it's kind of a simple one, is I want like the legend car like Dale Earnhardt to be a part of the normal season, and I would want like Kevin Harvick's like car, not that car, but like his stats to be like carried over to like the 30 car, because that's what was going to happen in real life in 2001. Was Harvick was going to run part-time in the 30 AOL car, and yeah, so 2002 when he was going to go full-time, I'm assuming he would still be in the 30 car, so it'll be like a timeline of Earnhardt like never died. Maybe in like the alternate timeline, you know, he got injured so severely that he had to sit out for 2 seasons, but then he came back in 2003, and you know, kind of do that. It'd be kind of fun to kind of see and have that kind of go on. That'd be kind of fun to do, or kind of just fun to see just how much, you know, how many more wins he could have got, and just kind of do that. I don't know, it's something silly, but something random. But I just always thought that'd be kind of neat to, because I do think realistically Earnhardt would be probably racing in 2003 had he lived. So there would have to be some kind of negotiation, because in 1999 he got his contract extended for 4 years. So I think by 2003 his contract would have been up. So 2000, so something like that. And then I don't know if he would go beyond that. It would have been interesting to see that.
29-13. Keep it up. Great lap.
Now we're just lapping cars. So far, they've been pretty straightforward passes. They usually block me, so I'm surprised they're not doing that now. They probably can't do that because of, well, not nowadays. I mean, like a way to mod the game to have that in there, because you don't need Teresa's permission to mod Thunder 04.
Easy now. You need some of that grip later. All right, time.
Got Thunder 04 for $3.99. That's a great deal at a secondhand store. Oh, that's sweet. Hopefully the game works fine. I'm always a little worried about how getting stuff like used. So I'm hoping it just works. That's just like the anxious side of me. Oh, snap. Toxic's here. Hello, Toxic. Thanks for stopping by in the stream. It's been,
29-23.
Kurt is still 4th. Hell yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. I like to see that. Well, that's good to hear it works well. That's good. Yeah, thanks, Toxic, for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Your right front's wearing down. Keep an
I'm
eye
just
on
kind of cruising along. I didn't even notice about Chase Montgomery's rookie stripe thing, so I have to look at that again when I lap him, because I didn't even pay attention to it.
29-12. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel?
With yeah, NASCAR 2002 to 2005, I didn't get them when they were brand new, like when they first came out, but I did get them within the same year. Or like a year apart. Like, I remember it was pretty close. And, yeah, the first game I ever got, like, when it first came out in the same year was sadly NASCAR 06. And that was a bad day. That was a bad time. But I kept buying them. Sucker 11-year-old me just kept buying them. Well, I guess I can't say I bought them because it was my parents, but they were more of like Christmas gifts than anything. So, but Robbie Gordon's still salty, but we're so fast he doesn't even have a chance to be salty at me. So we'll just drive by him like he's standing still. 2006 is good if you want to drive the wrong way. That's bad. Oh, that's mean. Like, see, with the 30 car in this game, like, I would like it to be like Harvick in that car, but like keep like his stats that are in this game. And then maybe have Steve Park go to the, go back to the 1, and then Jeff Green would go to the, like, 43, and that would boot Fittipaldi out. And I feel like that would be, yeah, I don't know, that would be something I would like to see being modded. Just like those couple of changes of like an alternate reality of like where Earnhardt lived, and he's like in the 3 car. I'd love to get like a Kurt Busch, get more Kurt Busch, like die cast or something. And it's weird for me to say because I'm not usually like a big die cast fanatic. But I feel like Kurt would be like the only exception. Like I want his 2018 Darlington throwback car, with the Sharpie one. That was hot. That's easily my favorite throwback scheme he ever did. The 2003 Sharpie car, like the red one, that's pretty hot. I like that one. His 2004 one's pretty good too. I love to collect them, but I'm really not in a position to splurge on stuff like that anymore, so I can't really do that. Winner of the Coke 600 gets a... Can you imagine in the Coke 600 if you win the race and they give you a Coke and you're just like, nah, give me a Pepsi? Tony Stewart, not to that extent, but he did do something where he drank Coke, or I don't know, it was something really funny. That was funny, I remember that. So I don't know where we're gonna have to pit. I'm assuming lap 70? We're beyond our halfway on a fuel thing, so that's my guess. Hello, Spencer. Thanks for stopping by in the stream, though. I appreciate it. How was my 4th of July? It was pretty good. Usually the tradition with me and 4th of July is really nothing too spectacular. It's primarily just sitting at home, but my neighbors always have a crazy firework display. There's other neighbors, like, not neighbors, but like other people do like fireworks stuff that we can see from our house. It's so we don't even need to leave the house to see fireworks, because our neighbors do it, and they've gotten like so popular, like it. Half from like where my house is to like the end of the road, half of it is filled with cars, because so many people come to see them. Whether it's family, I'm assuming it's like that person's like family members, and like maybe even other people. But they, like, it's crazy. Like even cars up on the side of the road, like, sit there and watch their fireworks. Like it's a big thing. So. And we're like the next house over, or that's the next house over, but we're like 2,000 feet away from their house, so it's not like fireworks are going to hit us or anything, but it's just like, we are kind of in like this perfect spot to see fireworks from them. And we usually watch that, so, you know, it's a good time. And that was really the extent of my 4th. Watched those for like a little bit, and then I come back, and I was watching Roots' stream of, 2013 when he was doing that, so that's about the extent of my 4th of July. It's nothing ever, we don't really have like a specific tradition, but that's really, I guess technically it is our tradition, because that's what we do. Hope there's 16 winners, so nobody can make it in on points. That's the thing Dave 500 talks about a lot in his streams, because he thinks it's a big possibility of that happening, and I mean, it's a pretty good chance it might happen. We have 13 different winners now, and we have like 8 races left. I mean, it is possible. That's the wild thing about it. So I like to think that this will be the first year where we're going to see, like, you know, that happen.
49, 47. Keep coming, buddy.
This season's been, I mean, it's been surreal to see this many different winners, and just to see the cars be, for the most part, pretty even. I think there is some problems with the loose wheel issues that have been kind of prevalent, but it seems like they're slowing down on that now, so I'm hoping that just ends. The big thing is just I don't know, the short tracks, like Martinsville had a tremendous issue with that, and Nashville kind of had the same issue, but not as extreme. I don't know what, I mean, some people are thinking it could be the diffuser, which is a very good possibility that might be it. It would be nice to try a Martinsville race without it and see if that helps, because it is really strange to see a Martinsville race be so bad that there's like no green flag passes for the lead, and no one can really pass. Like, that's kind of sucks. Not a fan of that. Well, there's Toxic's Jimmy being outran by Johnny Benson. Well, that's kind of cool, but I don't know how that makes sense. That would be funny to see Harvick not make it if there's more than 16 different winners. Or even if there is just 16, that would be really... Oh, that'd be kind of funny.
49, 62.
Sir.
Okay, we're clear.
Makes sense to me. Oh, shit. That's funny.
49, 55. Let's go.
Am I ever gonna race the SRX again? It's a good possibility it'll happen again. I just have to wait and see if, like, if it's, if some of the tracks are fixed where you can race them and it doesn't, like, glitch out. Because I would love to do, like, a championship season or something with those cars and that many on track. You know, it'd be nice. I was planning on doing that, but I don't know if it'll happen. The only thing I think, unless I know in September the new like World of Outlaws like iRacing Monster Games game thing is gonna come out, so I'm very curious to see how that will be. And when I finish the World of Outlaws Sprint Cars game on the PS2, that's gonna be right around September, so that's gonna be close to when the game comes out. I don't know if it'll be before. I don't know if I'll finish it before the new game comes out or after, but it'll be close. Do I listen to Pantera? No, I don't, unfortunately. Oh, you are right, Toxic. Chase Montgomery in the Tina Gordon car just has a thick rookie stripe. What the? That doesn't even look any. Doesn't even make any sense. That's just gross. Yeah, the car is finally starting to get bad. I was close to hitting the wall. I want to try to run like a perfectly clean, like 600 or 400 miles, I guess, or 300 miles or whatever it is. Hopefully I only have to pit twice. I really hate to pit around lap 60 because then, 60, 120, 180, okay, maybe just 3 times. Maybe it'll be less than that, more, I don't know.
29.66. Keep it up.
I think in 2034, Kyle Busch will retire. I don't even think he'll make it beyond 2030. He's not going to get to 2034. I mean, you have to think about it too, where Kyle's been running full time since 2005. I mean, he's already getting close to the 20th year. Drivers very seldomly make it to 20 years anymore, unless you're, Kurt Busch or Harvick, who have stayed along for a while. But I feel like once Kyle starts to realize he's not going to win anymore, he's just going to retire pretty quickly, so. I think he'll probably make it to the latter part of this decade. But I think that's going to be the extent of it. So I'm going to say he has at least 7 years in him. That's kind of being generous, because it might be a little bit sooner than that, but I'm not positive. It is realistic because Newman had a big rookie. Damn, I didn't know that. It's so weird, though. Kurt started his career in 2000. Well, he was only part-time in 2000. He only ran about 7 races. And yeah, it's him and Harvick, really the 2 oldest people in the field, or at least the two in the field that have raced the longest. It's surreal to think about.
We got some cars headed down pit road.
Yep, I finally got damaged, so that's just, that's gonna trigger my OCD now. So that's quite unfortunate.
30-42. Car looks real good out there.
That is true. Technically, Newman raced in 2000 as well. He only had one start, but that's another wild fact.
How you doing?
Number 9, down low.
Okay, everybody else is pitting.
There's some cars entering the track ahead. Be careful. Clear.
Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road.
Do I have better fuel mileage than them? It's weird to even think about because usually they have better fuel mileage than me, so I don't know what happened, but
29-82.
we're actually able to go a lot further than them.
Outside. The 17 car has got a run on you. The 40 car down low.
I can't believe I only nicked the wall slightly. I didn't even, like, scrape it. I didn't even leave a mark. I just tapped it.
We got some cars leaving pit road ahead.
I do toxic. I remember when Kyle Busch was a Hendrick driver. I was there. I was there in 2005 watching him in his rookie season. That's all I got. So I don't know what I was gonna say.
More
Ooh.
tires won't help us. Be careful.
Go ahead, Joe.
Leaders are pitting.
We're pitting. I know that was a last second decision, but 60. We got there at 69 miles an hour. That was freaking perfect. 4 tires stop. Need a drink. Oh god, controller's vibrating. Stop. Ugh.
Faster cars coming on the track. Careful, buddy. Clear all around.
Oh, I'm 27. I'm the same age as Michael 2 scoops of poop. I don't know why I say it like that. I'm weird. Well, we should cycle back out in the lead, though. I'm very surprised there's one car that's actually Mark Martin. That's actually a really bad strategy, because he's going to get destroyed on... Unless Mark Martin can somehow make it on 2 stops. Can Mark make it on 2 stops? I mean, if he gets to lap 70, it's possible.
Got one high. 28-99.
We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it.
All clear, buddy.
Same with Kenseth. Like, are they... The Roush drivers are doing some strategery shit here. Never mind. They're pitting. I heard that crew chief say something. Uh-oh. Someone's blown up. No! No! Ultimate Dragon, I hope you're not here. That's too violent. I'm sorry. He was kicking Jimmy's ass too. Oh, that's some tomfoolery nonsense. My condolence. It's a big old F for Johnny Benson right there. Hey, Kurt's still... Oh, Kenseth... No, he's... Kurt's still 5th? Karma for that hate. Vincent about to rage at Mordecai and Rick. Oh god, that's funny. As you see in the race, like, we're 70 laps in. That little bit of sun we had at the beginning of the race, that's just about gone. Like, the back straightaway had a little bit of light before, but now it's not, so... We're seeing it gradually get darker. That's okay, Spencer. Robbie's only, like, at 48-something rival points, so... It's not mad enough to hit me. The only reason that got bad is because at Richmond, I was side-by-side with him, and he decided to turn left into me, trying to get down the pit road. So that was all his fault for being a bitch-ass, but... This is even more tragic that Benson blows a motor here at Lowe's, because that reminds me of the All-Star Open where he was leading. No, that was Newman. What am I'm getting my years mixed. I'm getting everything mixed up. When I think of the Kurt Busch Jimmy Spencer feud. I think I talked about this before in another stream a while ago, but we'll revisit it. I will say, I think Kurt is mostly in the right. It all started at Phoenix 2001, where Spencer just ran over Kurt. Kurt bumped him at Bristol. And everything. That's, you know, it sucks for Spencer trying to get his first win in like 7 years up to that point. But how am I about to lap Dale Jr.? What is this? How many cars have I lapped? Is Dale Jr. this slow, or am I that fast? Anyways, yeah. So then we get, well, obviously Bristol. Kurt bumped Spencer out of the way. Didn't wreck him, but just bumped him. And naturally, I think Spencer definitely deserved to pay Kurt back for that. So what does Spencer do in his big-ass brain of his? Turned Kurt Busch at Indianapolis going into a corner where there's no safer barriers at like 200 miles an hour. That's a fucking smart thing to do. Good job, Spencer. Like, that's like just, that's stupid. That was stupid. I didn't even like Kurt at that time, but it's just like, you don't pay someone back going 200 miles an hour into a fucking corner. That's stupid. Then the incident stuff with Michigan, like the only thing I think Kurt did wrong is if Kurt really did say like really messed up stuff about Spencer's wife, or I don't know what the whole, like, what Kurt said, but I think, I don't know, I feel like Kurt, there's some of it that I feel like is Kurt's fault, but it's definitely on a lesser extent. I feel it's on a lesser scale of evil. And then Spencer punched him. Then Spencer gets a penalty for that, but not intentionally turning someone going 200 miles an hour at Indy. Like, weird logic there, because I don't know, you think you'd get penalized for that at Indy, but not, you know, I guess punching was crossing the line. I don't know, but most of it, Kurt was kind of not really. It really wasn't his fault. Kurt didn't really do anything like terrible. Just Spencer being stupid. And then, you know, Spencer's on the Dale Jr. download, and it's like nothing changed. Nothing changed with him. He's still salty about it. He still thinks Kurt is a punk. And it's just like nothing changed. He's just bitter. And then he made a comment. It's like, NASCAR is making me to be the bad man. It's like, that you've been the bad boy because of yourself, not because of NASCAR. Don't say that shit. So the more Spencer talks, the less I like him. So good for him. He's out of the sport, and good for him. Get out of here. Simple enough. Really, the only bad thing Kurt did was bump Spencer out of the way at Bristol, and like he rubbed up on him at Michigan. Definitely not to the extreme of turning him 200 miles an hour to a corner. So that's just sad that even in the Dale Jr. download, like he's still like 20 years after the fact, he's still bitter and still salty about it, and still acts like Kurt is this bastard. But it's like, Kurt is not the same person as he was from 2002. Like, Kurt actually made changes in his life to become a better person, while Spencer's just been literally the same person that's still salty and bitter about it. Just sad. Just sad, so. Whatever. Kurt surpassed Jimmy in literally statistics and wins in literally 2 seasons, so. Kurt did more in his career in 2002 than Spencer did in his entire career, basically, or just about. I mean, it's funny. It's funny. I like to see it. Spencer got two wins. There's your plates, and then that was it. Well, that'll explain why Spencer's so stupid, because if he hasn't kept up with NASCAR in like 10 years, then he doesn't understand. He's basically like talking about a driver that he doesn't even like fully know anymore. Kurt's one of those rare examples where like he's changed so much as a person, he's not the same human being as he was from 2002. So Spencer's just talking out of his ass, essentially. That would explain why it's one of those cases where it's like, if you're not going to be knowledgeable on like the rivalry or just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Hey, hello Bailey Carrier. Thanks for stopping by in the stream. I appreciate it. Happy you're able to stop by and tune into me. Oh, hello. And me being salty about how Spencer handled his rivalry with Kurt Busch and how he refused. It basically never changed. Also, Spencer is the same dumbass that like said in his crying towel sections, or when he was part of Race Hub, like he was getting on Mark Martin's case because Mark Martin blew like a right front tire and wrecked a bunch of people. It's like, Spencer, Mark blew a tire. He didn't just stay on the track to wreck everyone. He couldn't fucking turn the car. Like, just there's some takes Spencer has that are pretty good, but then there's some takes like that where it's just really freaking stupid. Like, how do you not, as a race car driver, as a former driver, how does he not know that when someone blows a right front tire, they can't fucking turn the car? And Mark's not going to be stupid enough to just keep the car on track and wreck everyone. Like, just stupid. Like, those are instances where it's like, yeah, Spencer's a moron. But then there's other instances where he, like, points out the yellow line rule being all messed up. And how Austin Dillon went below the line and passed through Talladega. It's like, yeah, it's that. Good. Good opinion, good statement. And good job. But then, like I said, it's just, he's like a mixed bag. Sometimes he has good takes, sometimes he has, like, horrendous takes.
Number 21, up high. 29, 32. Keep it up, great lap. Clear.
Now, I don't remember when Schrader was on the download. I don't watch the download too much. Really, the only couple I've seen was the one with Spencer. The Dale Jr. one with Mayfield. And that's really about the extent of it.
29, 30. Good lap. Keep hitting those marks.
I think I heard my phone bloop, so I don't know if Mom's, like, making dinner or what. It did bloop. She was making something to eat. I guess I'll have it after the fact. They talked about Daytona. Yeah, that makes sense. That, yeah. Ow! I guess we'll take a look at the leaderboard here. Well, most of these people have not completed their lap because I'm so far ahead. So we'll look at lap 9. Okay, there we go. See it. We got 8 on the lead lap currently. That is quite disgusting. But yeah, I think Kurt is gonna. Yeah, I don't know.
29, 29. That one was quick. Let's do it again.
Yeah, I guess that's my take on that whole rivalry thing. Any reason why I'm Quickie? Well, it's kind of simple enough. I like Alan Quickie. I like, what he was able to do in the sport in this short period of time, and I find him pretty damn awesome. So that's why I have my driver's last name as that. And as a throwback to my Thunder 04 career mode I did back in 2017, where that's the driver I was going with. I merged Davey Allison and Alan Quickie together to Davey Quickie, and that's how it kind of birthed. Ooh, hello Fly Guy. Thanks for stopping by in the stream. I appreciate it. Hopefully had a good time down in Road America. It looked like he did, so that's always pretty cool. I love Quickie. Yeah. Actually, I don't think any of my members are currently here, but I do have Alan Quickie emojis. I have like the number 7. So, got some like cool little emojis here and there, like for members. Special.
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for. 3 wide. Hold that line. Number 32 is going
It's today. Ooh.
Fuel tank ought to be about half in.
I don't know. I have to see if I don't know if I'll catch it in time. It would be really cool to watch it. Cerny Urban's definitely one of those people. Had a very interesting career and really probably should have had a championship in '94.
29, 56. Wow, you're fast. Okay, we're clear.
Started your channel recently and you got successfully with 5K views. Damn, that's awesome. Congrats on that. That's pretty cool. Rusty, why is he slow? Okay, so Rusty must have... God damn. I guess Rusty has something wrong with his car. Usually the crew chief or spotter, they tell me like some cars out on track and they're going to be slow. So I'm surprised I did not see that. Or I didn't even hear it. App.
Number 4 is outside. 29.63. Awesome lap. We made it to lap 100. Clear.
I passed Robbie Gordon multiple times in the last like 2 races and he's still salty. Like his rival thing has not gone down. I mean, it's probably the most realistic thing to have Robbie be that bitter. But come on. Oh, that smoke was probably from me. I don't know what I was. I thought there was a car on track. Ooh, fly guy. You want to see? That's kind of cool. You want to see me? That's neat. Well, I'm not really going any tracks this year. I really can't afford to do that. I was considering Pocono, but I don't think that's definitely not going to happen. Oh, you're alright. I did drop some frames. It looked like it stopped now. That was weird.
That was a great lap, buddy. Quiet time. Okay, we're clear.
Well, I appreciate hearing that. It's humbling people, or really anyone want to meet me. I appreciate that. Damn, you've been to Portland 3 times now? That's pretty cool. I think I've been to... How many times have I been to Pocono? I think I've been there 5 times, I believe. Been there in 2014, 15, 16. Actually, from 2014 to 2018, I did every year. Yeah.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
Poku. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. Poku. Oh shit. Did Kurt... Yeah, he did, 2016. It was the most conflicting thing ever. Because it was really cool that he won. I was happy, but at the same time, Dale Jr. was second. He was my favorite driver, so I didn't know how to feel. I was a mixed bag of emotions. But it was really cool to see Kurt win, though. So at least I could say that. That's pretty freaking sweet. At least I was able to see Dale Jr. win and Kurt as well. So I mean, I don't know if there's anything that can top it unless Kurt wins again. Or I go to a track that Kurt wins again, I guess. That might be 6th. That it might be Lazzarine might be in 6th.
The 18 car is outside. 29-39. Great lap, great lap.
Almost hit Kurt there. I don't want to do that.
Clear all around. Car high.
Oh, sorry, Kurt.
Okay, we're clear.
I just want to pass him normally. He's almost there to Newman for 4th. So that's kind of interesting.
29-86. Looking good. Clear all around.
So yeah, we're gonna probably lap the whole damn field by the end of this. It's gonna happen. Jeez, it's gonna be like Richmond all over again.
It's got a run on you. All clear, buddy.
You still hit Kurt. I know. I felt bad. That's why I said sorry.
29-53. Whoa, that was a quick lap.
I was there for the second Bristol race. Or, God, second Pocono race. So I did technically watch him sweep the races there, or the race there when he won there the second time. So that was pretty cool. Now with Pocono only being one race, Dale Jr. is really the last guy to ever sweep Pocono twice. So that's pretty freaking cool. In the same year, that's neat.
29-46.
I like that.
Keep it up, great lap.
Oh damn! I think Labonte passed Kurt for 5th. I'm upset.
Number 43 is outside. Still there. The 43 car is right behind you. Clear all around. 29.
Yeah, he did.
Jog so far, buddy.
Well, that's upsetting. Yeah, I'm hoping New Hampshire isn't a run either. I'm worried because it's a mile track. Just having cars that are just not good there. I'm thinking it's the diffuser, but Slam in the chat a little bit ago was saying it's not that. So it could be just that they don't have enough horsepower and the tires are just too wide, so they have a lot more grip. So it could be that too. So I'm worried about New Hampshire because I just don't know if that type of car is going to work good at that type of track. So I'm a little bit concerned about that.
29-45. That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. The 02 car, it's up high. Number 02.
Just a friendly donut. Yeah, I guess. That's a good way to look at it.
59-56. I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
Somebody throws a banana peel on the track. They might have to throw the yellow. The car might slip and fall. You never know.
83. Keep it smooth, buddy.
Any cautions? No. No cautions yet. Do I have a Wii? Yeah, I do. It's in my closet.
Car outside.
Oh, God, Rusty. It's the second time I've inadvertently gotten into him, even though it was his brother that time, so
Looking to pass.
it counts by blood relation.
Dig it. You're clear.
if someone throws yellow, NASCAR has to throw yellow. Oh, that's good. I like that.
All clear, buddy.
Well, the car has gotten bad. It takes a long time for it to get stupid, but it finally got stupid. Terry! Terry. Oh my god, he got loose right in front of me. That could have been really bad. That level, that gamer, just gamer brain right there, being able to react to that in time. That was incredible.
Number 41 is going high. Clear.
There's Kurt racing on the Wii? What? That's a thing?
29-72. Awesome lap.
I'm baffled. Kurt has his own game, and I didn't know about it? What is this?
Couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits.
Oh, Terry blew up. Well, that sucks.
Running on fumes, buddy. 29-67. Wow, you're fast.
Ooh, Kurt's in... Oh my god, Kurt back in 5th. Yeah! Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah.
Number 99, no 5. All clear, buddy.
Kart racing. Did I say Kurt race? Stop. Stop! It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to read chat and race at the same time. What if it's so into Kurt he misread Kart is Kurt? Stop! Stop. That's not nice. I really thought there was a Kurt racing game. God damn it.
29-99. Talk to me. Number 01, down low.
I guess Nato was gonna pit. He was, yeah, okay. At least it made me go up the track and do that in turn 3. A little bit worth it.
29-99. Looking good.
Look what it just said. Yeah, I was saying that about 30 laps ago. How the sun was slowly going down and it was a lot different looking compared to the race. So
Leaders are headed in.
it's cool. It's neat to see that.
Got one eye. 36. Come on. All clear, buddy.
The crazy thing is I'm not going to be able to make it on fuel. I mean, I can make it about 63 laps, so I'm going to be about 7 or some odd laps short.
The 16 car down low. Number 16 is coming low. You're clear. 29-99. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm just going to pit this lap anyways and get it over with. I really hope I don't get screwed by pit strategy. Like, considering how good this car is, I really hate to lose it on that. Yeah, we're pitting this lap.
The leaders are coming into pit.
Alright, 4 tires again. Might as well repair damage. We actually have a couple tenths to repair, so we'll do that. Have I ever tried a trailer park boy? No, I haven't. What if you shift a gear, you will disappear? That's some rhyming schemes right there. 17-2 is about a second off the estimated time, but luckily built up a 20-second lead, so we should be fine. Now we're still cycled back out in the lead, so that's cool. Hopefully Kurt pitted with me or something, because I really don't want to. I don't know. I want him to keep, get the top 5 finish. I'm emotionally invested in that.
60, 59.
Everything that hasn't cycled through completely yet. Well, good news. Kurt got by Rusty, and now Jarrett's holding him up, so good. Good job. I like to see that.
The 99 car, top 5. All clear, buddy.
We'll see how everything cycles out. I think Kurt's going to be in a pretty good spot.
29, 39. That was a great lap, buddy. Okay, we're clear.
Send Rusty flying like a talented. I don't want to do that. I just want a good old-fashioned clean race and things go smoothly and everything's all beautiful in the world again.
Number 01, up high. Still beside you. Make it easy. You're clear.
Put in too little gas, you lose. What are you freaking being Dr. Seuss over here? Like, what is this? Kurt's up to backs. He's still at 5th. Newman's way up there though, so I don't think Kurt's getting to 4th.
Got one outside.
Waltrip's so lucky my car is gripped because that was a beautiful pass.
15 car is looking right. Okay, we're clear. 29, 20. Great lap, great lap.
I don't know. I'm just not interested in playing NASCAR Unleashed. I don't have the game either, so that doesn't help.
That's it. That's the speed we're
I'm just busy with everything else on the channel. Just record NASCAR 8 World of Outlaws, this game on Thursday, then E5 on Sunday. Like I'm busy like every day. I just don't really have extra time to
clear all around.
do other stuff.
Far high. 29, 2. Good lap. Number 19 is looking high. Okay, we're clear.
Well, I don't know. I guess our goal for trying to lap the whole field is still
Getting in your way.
up in the air.
Number 31 is outside. Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not
Whoa, Walter, or freaking Ward Burton. Sheesh.
29, 29. That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap. Clear all around.
I'm surprised I haven't seen like any alternate
Don't let him by
schemes. Usually we see at least one or something, so.
29, 29. You're looking great from where I'm sitting.
I guess I have to look at the race now settings and see if something changed, or I saved the game's file in a different save or something where I don't have those unlocked. I don't know. I have to look at that after the fact.
Got one down low. Clear. Car outside. 30, 10. Keep coming, buddy. The one car is still there.
Yeah, that NASCAR race, that was really freaking funny.
You're clear.
The fact that the game gave me that option, that was hilarious. I never imagined it would do that, and it was like at the perfect time too, because the chase just started, Kyle's in it. It was just too perfect to just not take that opportunity.
That was a quick lap.
I just like stole Kyle Busch's championship dreams and his life and his cup career. Like, I just completely robbed him of it. It's so funny. Like, that, if that happened in real life, there would be so much controversy, and like things would be like it'll be like a nuclear explosion in the NASCAR world if they did something that insane.
I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
Shockingly, Newman's kind of keeping up with me. Like,
29, 19. Keep it up. Great lap.
well, not anymore. I was just saying that, then that changed.
Got one outside.
That could have been bad.
Fast. Clear all around.
You have to remember too. I have a full-blown custom setup in, and my car rating is at like a 70, so it's decently upgraded. So that's why I'm doing so good. I think at season 1 it was a lot tougher because I didn't have that much stuff in the car.
29, 23.
And I think with 50% race length, I don't know if it's like this at 100%. But it just seems like 50% is easier than 25%. 25% from what I did in like career mode stuff off camera is really tough. It took me about the 4th season to win a championship. And it was really tough. So I think 25% is that perfect sweet spot of just difficulty. So
Line out there, buddy. Good job.
I don't know, the race lane kind of factors that in some way, somehow. I don't really know why it's like that, but that's just how it is. So when I do eventually want to do like this game again for like the 20-year anniversary, like next year, I will do 25% races and everything,
Got one high.
and then it'll be pretty damn tough.
38 is gaining on you. 28.
I didn't, when I started this series doing 50% races, I didn't know it would be like this. Especially in the second season, I thought maybe the AI would have stepped their game up a little more and it would have been a little more competitive.
5. It's up high.
But yeah, as Jose says, Josie. Yeah, Charlotte or Lowe's at this in this game is one of the easier tracks.
That was a great lap, buddy.
So I'm not totally surprised by it. I just thought maybe they would give me a little bit more of a challenge. But I was sorely mistaken. What's worse, ignition or evolution? It's ignition by a long shot. It's not even a question.
Clear all around. The 30 car up high. 29, 29.
Well, I do this once a stream, so I think it's part of tradition now that we say it at some point. But if you're watching a stream right now and you like it, and you enjoy what you've seen and are entertained, or just want to support the content creator, go ahead and do so. I would very much appreciate it. It helps me out a lot if you ever want to do a super chat, donation through the PayPal thing, or whatever method you feel is doable. Oh boy, I almost hit the wall. Yeah, I would appreciate that. So yeah, if you ever feel inclined to want to do that, then go right ahead, because it does help. So thank you in advance. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna probably lap this whole damn field. Biffle is slow, just like Rusty. So we got two like movie chicanes out on track. Only gave Hermie Sadler some left side damage, so that's cute. At least the battle for second's been pretty interesting. Stewart and Gordon have been close what feels like this whole race. Don't remember the point situation. I think Dale Jr. is second. Doesn't it? No, wait. This career mode goes to 2022, I'm pretty sure. It's 20 years. I'm pretty sure that's how long it goes to. There's Rusty Chicane Wallace. I got like arrow tight there for a split second. That was weird, but yeah, we'll get by him. I think what you're referring to is NASCAR Thunder 2002 with the 20 years. The 20th year would be like 2020, so that might be what you're thinking of. That's true, we are farming allied points with Rusty because we're passing him so much. God damn, I keep hitting people's asses. Oh no, we got Biffle. That like held up Tony Stewart big time. Well, there's third right in front of me. There we go, up to third. Second is right, it's kind of in front of me. We got Mark Martin here about to lap again, so I don't know where he's running. Mark's kind of quick. Like, I'm just not blown by him very easily, so I don't know, it might be a top 10 car if I had to guess, but there's no way I've lapped up to the top 10 now, like a second time. There's no way. So I don't know. Well, he was one of the last people that did pit, so I guess that would make sense why he's having a little bit more speed right now. The leaderboard does show that, what, like 4th on back or 2 laps down, but that's not usually how it works. Usually that means that they're like more than half a lap down, and then it just rounds it up. It does that whenever someone's a lap down already. It's just weird. That doesn't. I've never been a fan of how that worked. That, oh boy, there is. That is a wad of cars up there. Oh my god. Yeah, that's where do I even... Oh my, that's a mess. That's an absolute mess. Wow, Rusty is just frickin' blocking everyone. We lapped the whole field. We lapped Gordon because of that. Yeah, we lapped the whole field. Thank you, Rusty. I appreciate it. That was nice of you. This is such a mess of cars now. I thought Rusty and Biffle were like side by side or something. I thought that was, you know, what was going on, but no, it's just Rusty just holding everybody up. Somehow blocking both lanes. There's Biffle. You fucking idiot. Why would you... Did you see that shit? He was like trying to block me. Like, what was that? I'm about... Kurt lost the top 5. No. Harvick's now 5th. What? Oh, Biffle must have boned Newman. Or what the fuck? Kurt. God, I can't even get my drivers right. This Kurt, I don't know what. Something happened. Harvick is nowhere to be found.
Number 30, top 5, 29.46. That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap. Clear.
Now that's Harvick ahead of Sadler, so Kurt's. I mean, he should be faster than Harvick to run him down, but I don't know if that'll be possible. That would be a really stupid way for Kurt to lose the top 5 because of Biffle and Rusty's dynamic dumbassery just screwing up the whole field. Well, the thing is, we still have to pit. Like, we can go to maybe lap 189 or 190. Seems like some people might be pitting early, which would make sense because usually they kind of do that in this game. Now we just gotta see if Kurt can catch Harvick again. We need Biffle to hold up Harvick big time for that to occur, though. Oh, there's Rusty again, I think.
Wow, you're fast.
Yep, that's Rusty. Oh! Did anyone see that? Rusty, like, tried to, like, just slow down Harvick. Like, tremendously. Like, he just stopped in front of him. Oh, that was funny. Oh, Rusty's going down pit road, so. That actually helped Kurt out a lot, so thank you, Rusty. Oh, there's Biffle, so we got another chicane that Harvick has to worry about. They passed Biffle, no problem. Like he said, Biffle and Harvick got beef, so maybe Biffle's gonna hold him up. Oh, I think he is. Oh, he did a little bit. He let Kurt go by his teammate. Oh, that's amazing. Teammates helping each other out. Oh, that was beautiful. And Kurt's right back in it for 5th. Hell yeah.
Run some more like that one. The 41 car is outside. 29.50. That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. You're clear.
I can't even see the two in my mirror, so I can't even get emotionally invested in them anymore. So it's quite a shame. Oh, it finally happened. It took 175 laps. Our right front is red. I didn't even notice that. How? Do we have like a really weak car with like its body or something? Because like, why is the front right red? I know I tapped a couple of people, but nothing extreme. I don't know. That's weird.
Great lap, great lap. Let's get a new left rear tire. Keep it up, great lap.
It's NASCAR Thunder cars are made out of paper machine. that applies better to Dirt Daytona, because Dirt Daytona, like, if you tap someone a little bit, it just breaks the nose of the car, like, really easily. That game's much worse with it than this game. Even though we've dominated the race as good as we've had, it's still not going to be to the level of Truex's 2016 one. Because Stewart led about 4 laps and probably lost another like 6 to 10 during just pit cycles so far. So I'm not going to get to that Truex level of domination. That is a lot of cars again. I'm just going to take my time getting through that. Wow. 148 in the corner. Jeez. See, everybody, and that's how you pass Biffle's bitch ass. It was not that hard. Oh no, we got Rusty up here. Rusty and Biffle are going to be the moving chicanes here pretty soon. They're finally going to line up together to stack up the whole field that no one's ever done before. It's been kind of a weird race, and just usually there's always like that one slow car that's gonna stack people up, but we never had 2. So this is just adds another bizarre layer to this race. Hey, Kurt's 5th. I don't know if that's during the pit cycle or what, but I will take Kurt getting 5th for the time being. No, Harvick still stayed out. I think Kurt went down pit road finally, so Kurt's doing that juicy undercut. Ooh, I didn't even think of that. So he might get a top 5 in this after all if he's going to do that undercut. I thought Harvick pitted, but I guess not. So that might be really good for him. Ugh. Well, it'll be. I might as well pit. Why not? Kind of a last second decision, but you know, screw it. The crazy thing is we have more. Oh my god. All right, we'll repair it, but yeah. Our lead is so massive. We could just probably speed down pit road and get a 5-second penalty. That's not gonna matter. So that's quite disgusting. We can literally, like, break safeties. We can literally just go down pit road as fast as we want, get penalized, and we'll still be leading. 16. Actually, they got the estimate time perfectly.
You're clear to merge.
That is quite disgusting. We could pit, come back out, and still lead. That is diabolical.
You're clear.
Well, the only thing we can do now is just see where Kurt finishes. Like, I'm hoping he can get to top 5. He's been having a incredible night. Usually, I mean, he's not... Generally, he's not always a top 5 driver, so the fact he's even up there is shocking.
That was a great lap, buddy.
Because I was worried he was just going to fall in the top 10 and become, like, a top 15 driver. But, no, not tonight. He's proving me wrong. The thing is with this game, like, the better someone finishes, like, if they keep having, like, better runs earlier in the season, their stats are going to be generally a lot more consistent, and they're going to make them run a lot better throughout the whole season. So if he keeps running really well, then he can have a easy top 10 points finish. So I'm up for that. Everybody's still pitting, so it's hard to say where everything's going to truly cycle out at the moment.
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for. Number 43, up high.
Oh my god.
Clear.
That's funny. I hear Diabolical on here is Power Rangers. Light speed. Damn, I just made a reference that I didn't even know it was. That's awesome.
29, 39. Attaboy. Keep it smooth, just like that. Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road. Number 2, it's up high.
Can you, Rusty tried blocking me, even though he's going like 40 miles an hour off this like pace. That is some dedication to being an ass to do that. It's just wrong.
29, 6. Whoa, that was a quick lap.
Every lap that goes by, we keep looking at the leaderboard, seeing if Kurt's somehow in the top 5, because that's all I have left to look forward to.
Got one outside. 29, 13. Run some more like that one. The 4 car is right behind you. You're clear.
I wonder what MRN are gonna have to say about this race. Are they gonna be making up stories again to make it interesting? Because
29,
what is there to say? How is Dale Jr. 5th after all this?
buddy. 5 to go.
What? How? Is he still staying out? Like, has he not pitted yet? Because that's the only way he should be up in 4th.
Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
Pit road. I hope I didn't say pit road. That would have been awkward. Then again, it wouldn't surprise. Oh my god, that is a that is a line of cars. Oh my god. Well, I guess maybe we'll find Kurt in this mess.
29, 5. Good lap.
We're just going to take our time through this field, even though I'm going off the track. I was going 150 miles an hour, and I was still... What is this? What is this absolute unit of cars?
Number 32 is looking high. 3 wide. Hold that line. Take it easy on those tires.
Okay, so that's Dale Jr.
Steady. 3 wide.
How is he not pitted yet? There goes Robbie Gordon down pit road.
Okay, we're clear. 31, 62. Nice job. Just 2
I don't know what the hell this is. I don't... Is Dale Jr. going to make it only on 2 stops? I mean, that would have worked if, like... I don't know, if I wasn't so fast. Well, it's white flag time.
60. Wow, you're fast.
I wonder if Dale Jr. is going to run himself out of fuel or something. I don't know. It's just... I think Dale Jr. is going to make it on 2 stops. What? I can't believe it. That's going to rob... If Kurt is 6th because Dale Jr. is cheesing it, then I'm going to be really upset. That's going to be some bull hockey. Off turn 4, we'll get the dub. We'll crush the field. I will take the frickin' win.
That's it. We win.
Urgh.
All go to victory lane.
Okay, Junior's 5th. Who's 6th?
There were only a few lead changes.
Yeah, I guarantee there's at least 35 or 40 other drivers who wish they'd seen the lead.
The 63 car was the car to beat all race long.
The credit goes to the entire team. They've been working hard all week to give their driver the fastest car possible, and boy, was it fast. Absolutely incredible.
Haven't heard that before where, like, he says boy and, like, his... I haven't heard that line, so that's interesting. Maybe they do that for, when you lap the whole field. I don't know. That was nuts. He didn't even have much to say. 7th career win of the season. Well, 7th win of the season, our 13th win overall, I think. That car was so damn fast. That was gross. There we go. We get another trophy in our trophy case. Oh shit! Sprinter with the $20 super chat. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's awesome. You're too kind. I appreciate that so much.
Where's Kurt?
Where is he? He's not even 6th. He's not even 7th. He got cucked out of a top 10. I just spat all over my desk. What? No. Oh, that's some bullshit. Why? He was in the top 5 like the whole race. Why? How did this happen? Oh, I'm pissed. I'm a little upset. I don't know how this happened, but I'm angry. We've lapped up to Jesus Christ. We lapped up to 4th twice. Oh my god. Jeez. Well, we led 194 to 200, so we led all but 6 laps. So this was like a 400-mile race. Then we would have led like all but like 12. So that still would have been absolutely insane. It's all Rusty Biffle's fault. It probably was. It probably was. That's... I just can't believe it. I don't know. It can't be from the pit cycle because he was like... I was thinking maybe 6th at least, but... So I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in Rusty and Kurt for being so damn... Rusty and Biffle for being so slow. Look at this. Look. There's no way. There's no way that they must have, yeah, they DNF'd or something happened and then they came back on track laps later. There's no way we lapped them like 50 times or 52 times, so they must have been behind the pit road thing for multiple laps. But we did have a shocking amount of people that DNF'd. Terry Labonte, Bill Elliott, Johnny Benson, David Green, and McMurray. So we had a 1, 2, 3, 4 engine failures? No, 5. That's kind of shocking. Usually we don't see that many in a race. And technically 2 more if we count them going behind the wall. So I guess technically that's 7 that had some kind of issues. That's I never had that many in a race though, so that's kind of wild that it was that bad. That was a quick race though. I mean, got through 200 miles or 300 miles in under 2 hours, so that was pretty damn good. That's gonna extend our point lead for sure. Up to 59 over Stewart, so we did gain a little bit, though we did get second, so that doesn't really help us out too much. That is our 7th win of the year, 12th career win. I was wrong. I thought we had 6 wins in our rookie year, but it was 5, so never mind. But we almost have as much top 5s as we do this season as we did all year last year, so that's pretty damn insane. But yeah, I don't even know what to say. That was gross. Good lord. So I guess with all that said, we can wrap up the stream. I definitely want to check Mertz's stream out. I don't know if I'll race it or not. I don't think I will. But either way, I guess that'll do it for me in the stream for Thunder 04 for this week. Next week, we will tackle Dover and then Pocono, I believe. Yeah, Dover and Pocono. So those should be another 2 races where we should be able to win without much of a problem, unless Pocono, like the AI, really stepped their game up and get a lot tougher. So I don't know, but we'll double check the garage stuff, see if we can repair anything. We can't do anything with the chassis, nothing on the engines. One more on the shop editions for the templates. Engines, we can repair this one here. That's basically our weakest one. So that'll bump it up to a... Oh, never mind. I'm kidding. Never mind. They have that thing being overhauled, so... My guys finished 22nd, 25th, 30th, 40th. Oh, man. Oh. Bad night for Ultimate Dragon's favorite drivers right there. That's... I know that feeling. Yeah, that's... And you know what? At least Benson was outrunning Jimmy Johnson on points. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess that'll do it for me. There's nothing really too much more to look at or do. So we'll save our progress one more time for good measure. We'll save the profile settings so it keeps track of like all my setups. So we'll do that too. No, not new. Alright. I done goofed on that, but yeah. Well, I guess that'll do it for me. I'll see you all in another stream for this next week. Obviously, we got, NASCAR Heat 5 this Sunday, so be on the lookout for that when that comes out. That live stream. So yeah, that'll do it for me. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Thank you, Sprinter, for the 20 once more. I really appreciate that. It means a lot, so thank you. I'll see you in another video. Obviously, tomorrow's Friday, so that'll be more World of Outlaws, so got that, so yeah. Also continuing the pattern. Nothing happened in this game for no reason. Benson and Bill not only start together, but finish together too. Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, I'll get going here. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you all later.